Alright guys, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the first live episode of the Leicester City career mode. The first live episode of both of the career modes, the Arsenal and the Leicester one. This is going to be the first extended highlights video. These videos, as I explained in the last part, are going to be live, extended highlights, face cam. It's going to be all the business. I've put the time onto 6 minutes. Just to get longer, more highlights, more chances, stuff like that. Maybe in the future I'll put it onto 7 minutes. That's a possibility. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm excited, man. Let's do this. I'm enjoying FIFA 16 right now. I think I will be for a while. Like I've said, this is my favorite FIFA for a long time. It's been like that for a while. Wow, his beard is toe the fuck up. What? That look like the shit you get on your fingers when you're eating Cheetos. What happened to his beard? It looked like someone ate some Cheetos and just rubbed it all over his face. This is the starting lineup we're going with. This is the strongest lineup in my opinion. This is the lineup that I told you about in the first episode that we'd be running with. Shinji Okazaki actually had a pretty good preseason, so there's a chance that he could be playing a lot more games over Kramaric if Kramaric doesn't perform. Vardy has been performing as well. I'm pretty sure he'll stay in the first team. But this is a pretty strong lineup as well for Sunderland. It's probably the strongest lineup they could put out. Their team overall isn't too strong. That's probably the strongest lineup they could have put. I didn't pay much attention to the defense though. Probably playing John O'Shea, Wes Brown, Redknapp. Oh, they're playing Kabul. New signing, of course. I like that new presentation stuff. But let's get underway. Leicester City versus Sunderland at the King Power Stadium. First game of the season is underway. And we've won it back already. Kramaric there. Alright, let's move. As we usually start off games, we just try and keep the ball a little bit, get a feel of it. There's actually a young player that I've signed to my youth squad, but that stuff, I'm going to leave that till the next episode. Because post-commentary, these live extended highlights videos are going to be just gameplay, just matches. Drinkwater's won it back. Can he curl it? Decent shot. The first effort of the game is on target, and it's from Leicester. I'm expecting to win this after our pre-season. We played, although we got knocked out in the group stages of the tournament, we played well for the first 2 games. And in the third game, obviously we played a weakened side, as you guys saw. And I think that's the reason we lost. Again, they're showing us this incorrect transfer though. Bastian Schweinsteiger, 34 million. I need to check that up just in case I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the game is wrong. There you go, chase that down. Kramer, oh, he's still got it. And it's in off the post. Andrej Kramaric. And it's only less than 10 minutes into the new season. Andrej Kramaric puts us 1-0 up. His first goal of the season, our first goal of the season. Catastrophe from Sunderland. They're all over the place. How many times have we said that about Sunderland in the past 2 seasons? All over the place defensively. And Kramaric dispatches of that well. Beautiful finish from the Croatian. Beautiful. And now we can get a grip on the game and control it. Take control of the game, man. Because we're in the lead. They have to come at us and we can pick them off on the counter with Vardy, Mahrez, the speed. Nathan Dyer on the left. We just got to make sure we keep our shape. There we go. Get there. Someone get there. Vardy. Beautiful. Keep the ball. Alright, I'm confident now that the early goal is going to be a definite confident booster. Mahrez is poor there, but it's alright. Win that back. We're going to make sure we don't dive into too many tackles. I say as I dive in. We won the ball back though, so it's alright. Make that run, Nathan. No? Alright, we'll come back to the other side. Didn't react quick enough at all there, but it's okay. Wes Morgan should have that. Adam Johnson, we need to watch him. Adam Johnson is always... There's always a chance of him going off in these games. That's easy for Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, Adam Johnson's a tricky customer, man. He's got so much talent. It's a wonder why he's still at a team like Sunderland. We're having trouble. I knew this would be a problem. Well, I felt like it could be a problem playing 4 in the middle. These two just in the middle, it's like there's not enough options. We're getting caught out in the middle enough. I have another team sheet that's a 5-3-2, which Leicester actually play. Like, there's not enough options right now. Since we've scored the goal, though, Sunderland have looked a bit more in control of what they're doing, at least. There you go. Pressure him. I love that pressure. Watch the run. He's got through, and I thought I was going in for a second. Decent defending. The gap opened up, which wasn't good in the first place, but we managed to rectify it. Have that. Well, I want to say well played, but he did look a little bit shaky at the start there. We haven't created any chances since the opening goal. But it doesn't matter as long as we're in the lead, I think. Someone get there. I wanted Gokhan to go after that. Well intercepted. Now we can counter. Hopefully. There you go. Oh, the ref, he's blocked him off there. Someone get there. That's too easy. Is that a free kick? I didn't even do anything. They've won a free kick here in a dangerous position. Someone get their head on it. Well played. Nathan Dyer. We can counter. That's not the best pass, and he's put Mahrez into trouble here, but we can still hopefully get something. Good touch, Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy, he's actually clocked the fastest speed this season in the Premier League. Faster than Theo Walcott, faster than anyone. We had Nathan Dyer. I see Nathan Dyer. Can we find Nathan Dyer? The smallest player in the league going for the header. And I thought I'd be able to pass him. We missed it in the first place. Let's have a look at Andrej Kramarić's first goal of the season. He's something... I'm training him up because I feel like he can be something. I feel like he can at least get into the 80s. Win it back. If we could have turned inside... Good tackle, Inla. Beautiful play right now. Vardy here. Jamie Vardy pulled it back, and I was trying to get into the box to the Danny Drinkwater, but it's gone to the wrong player. Don't let him turn and find... Alright, he's done it. He didn't turn to do it though. Gokhan, that's your ball all day, every day. Kramarić has found Nathan Dyer. He's got a little bit of space, and he's got the pace. He's put that back. I tried to go back post. Too close to the keeper. Alright, we're back on top right now. Jeffrey Schlupp hasn't really been in the game. Neither has Riyad Mahrez. We're controlling this game in the middle, really. Danny Drinkwater's been all over this game. He's found Riyad Mahrez. He's cut in. He's bent it. And it's a good save from the keeper. And that fell to Kramarić. What was he doing? If we can get a second just before half-time, what a big goal it will be. Could grab us the 3 points. Sunderland will definitely try and come out better than they were, at least. We're going to get a right footer on. From my experiences, the deliveries with Mahrez from this side haven't been great. So Dyer's going to take it. It's flicked on. And it's in from Wes Morgan. And it's 2-0 to Leicester City. Right at half-time. I wanted a goal before half-time, and we got a goal before half-time. Great play from the set piece. Jamie Vardy, I think it was, flicked it onto Wes Morgan right in front of the goalkeeper. Changing the set piece taker paid off. Nathan Dyer's whipped it in. It is Jamie Vardy, flicks it on. Wes Morgan's there in front of the keeper. And we're 45 minutes away from 3 points. First 3 points of the season. And against Sunderland, I expect nothing less. And there's the final whistle of the first half. I was almost going to say the final whistle period. First, the whistle for the end of the first period. I'm more than happy with that first half. More than happy with it. The players should be happy with their performances too. We had one little slip to allow Jermaine Defoe in for a shot. That is it. That's all they've had. Here, The second half kicks off. Leicester City versus Sunderland. Leicester City, we have the 2-0 win, 2-0 lead, sorry. And we could pretty much just do what we want. We can relax with this game. Obviously, we don't want to let our guard down because we're not the best team in the league. Let's face it, if we let our guard down, we're not invincible. But we are going to try and dominate and control the tempo in the second half because we don't have to commit too much. They have to come at us. And that's a poor pass there. And Schlupp has gone in dangerously there. He'll probably get booked when the ball goes out of play. That's a poor touch. Be on that touch, Danny. Danny's chasing him all over the pitch. He hasn't really got the strength, though, to get him off the ball. It's a good cross. And I think Benalouane got the last touch. Jermaine Defoe, though, Benalouane should be able to get that. And Jeffrey Schlupp is carded. Blocked? He's carded. As Sunderland prepared to take this corner. Let's deal with it, boys. It's fell to Rodwell. Benalouane's missed it. And Catamo is not the player you want in that position. He is captain, but he's not the finisher of the team, is he? To be honest, in this Sunderland team, there's not many players you would want in that position. Maybe Jermaine Defoe, that's about it. They don't have too much talent in their team, to be honest. Nathan Dyer's beat his man. He's got Inler running inside. A trophy for the Danny Drinkwater's had a shot. It's taken a deflection. Danny Drinkwater, I love him as a player. He's like, no offense to him, but he's like a poor man's Aaron Ramsey the way I see it. Up and down the field. Really creative. Mahrez whipping this one in. And is it Morgan, I think, again, who gets his head onto it? Could have flicked it on again, probably. Win that all day. Jamie Vardy finds Danny Drinkwater. He's dispossessed. Tried to find Mahrez. The flag went up. It would have been offside anyway. And Sunderland, they just have nothing to offer right now in this match. Schlupp's gallivanting down the left side. Plays it inside. Jamie Vardy's picked up the ball. He's still got it. Jamie Vardy right into the keeper's hands. Little bit of a mess there in the end, but Jamie Vardy managed to get the shot off. Alright, there you go. Gok and Inler should have gotten the end of that. James Rodwell. And for a second, I thought that was hitting the back of the net also. That's a very good shot from James. What is his name? Jack, right? I almost said James. And I almost said Jake. Jack Rodwell. Powerful shot. And Leicester, we're still feeling comfortable, to be honest. Alright, ball's Jermaine Defoe hanging around the box. He's whipped it in. Back post. And Nathan Dyer. Composed as you like. Jeffrey Schlupp coming down the left-hand side. And he spotted Jamie Vardy. That's a great ball. That is a great ball. The touch let him down, though. Jamie Vardy could have been in there. Big chance there for Leicester. Mahrez was electric in the pre-season. This game, not so much. But it doesn't matter as long as... It won't matter for the manager as long as Leicester get the win, of course. Free kick for Leicester, though, as Schlupp tried to go down the left wing. Subs being made in the 75th minute. Shinji Okazaki is coming on. Nathan Dyer is the man to be taken off. And it looks like Mark Albrighton also is coming on. And that will be the Kramaric, I believe. Kramaric is coming off for Shinji Okazaki, actually. It's the other way around. Then Mark Albrighton obviously coming on for Nathan Dyer. The goal scorer, well, one of the goal scorers come off. And let's see what changes that makes to the game. Riyad Mahrez is going to come over. Let's take this. Puts it in the box. It's a great delivery. And Kabul done well to keep that away from Schlupp. That was a very nice delivery from Riyad Mahrez. And more subs going to be made. Liam Bridcut is coming on for Jan Villa. The man on his debut. He hasn't really done his job, really. He hasn't done much of what he's meant to do. He's meant to break up play in the middle. Hasn't done too much of it. But to be honest, Leicester City have been pretty good going forward in this game. So you can't expect him to be able to do everything to break it up. But Riyad Mahrez is going to whip this in probably. Actually, Mark Albrighton, actually, I'm going to get to take it. A lot of these corners seem to be going towards the edge of the box also. And Sunderland just punting out of the field. It looks like this game, there's only like just over 10 minutes left. And Simpson living dangerously there. But there's only 10 plus minutes of this game remaining. And Sunderland don't really look like scoring. They had the chance with James again. Jack Rodwell. And that's a good cross. And Schmeichel's all over the place, but he collects it at the second time of asking. And that's a terrible pass. He really didn't need to slide for that. Inler's won it back a couple times though. And there's a 3-on-1 now. Jamie Vardy gets it. And he tries to play Shinji Okazaki. And the pass from Inler, that ruined the whole attack. That pass was so sloppy. It's unbelievable. And now that could have completely killed the game off. I think Leicester will be alright, to be honest. But that could have absolutely left no doubt about it. And they're giving the ball away a couple of times. Riyad Mahrez, when he has had the ball, hasn't done too much with it. Simpson gets that to Albrighton. Inler again. Inler's had a pretty good game. Well, the passing recently hasn't been great, but there he is to break up that. Just put enough pressure on to make the shot go AWOL. And Kasper Schmeichel, he's having a mare right now in terms of distributing the ball. Okazaki, he's got Jamie Vardy, and they just weren't on the same page. Leicester have had two big opportunities on the counter-attack to kill this game off, but there is only 1 minute remaining of regular time. Okazaki here. And the pass is poor again. Leicester in the final third for these past 10 minutes have been shocking. They could have had 3 goals here as Sunderland pushed for one, at least a consolation, something to bring them back in the game. And that's gone over Jeffrey Schlupp's head. And Jermaine Defoe is the player on Sunderland's team you'd want that chance to fall to. And I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know what that was. Stephen Fletcher is coming on the field. He's out of favour at Sunderland, and he's someone who is rumoured that Leicester are interested. They're looking at signing. He has been a goal scorer in his past, but Sunderland have brought him over and he's not really been given a chance. The game should be over anytime soon. There's the final whistle. Leicester win their first game of the season. It's a very, very confident win, a confident result. 2-0. They gave up a few chances, but all in all, they looked very composed. They looked in control all the way through the 9 minutes. We're looking good. And I think man of the match they're giving to Wes Morgan. He was in control. Every ball that came towards him, he got rid of it. He scored the goal, of course. Not much else you could say about it. Captain of the side. He played like a captain today. And that's 3 points for Leicester City. And another disappointing 3 points for Sunderland. Sunderland versus Leicester City ends 2-0. And we're going to look at some of the post-match analysis. As well as Leicester done, you have to highlight some of Sunderland's shoddy defending. We're going to look at the first goal here. And if you just bear with me, we're going to find the defenders. The first player I'm going to highlight right here, Van Aanholt, I believe it is. Kramaric comes at him after winning the ball back. And this is common sense. You can't be trying to control the ball when a defender is closing you down that close. He loses it, and then we have to move across to the next. That's an absolute mess in defensive situations, and the manager's going to be looking at that. And then you look, I think it's John O'Shea. He just lets Kramaric come in. John O'Shea's got to do more. He's got to stick a foot in. He's got to at least be stronger. And from there, there's nothing really Pantilimon could do about that. That's a great shot. Great finish, but 3 catastrophes right there. Not to mention in the first place losing the ball out to Kramaric. But Kramaric, you got to give him his praise. He's done well to win it back, and it's a great finish from the Croatian. And then we move on over here. Not this one, sorry. A save from Pantilimon. We're gonna move over again. This right here, Danny Drinkwater. It's a decent pass, but again, it's Van Aanholt. He's all over the place. This, you've got to do better. You've got to stand back, maybe jockey your man. But he runs straight past the ball. He barely makes a challenge. And Mahrez gets a decent shot off. Kramaric should be following that in. And then finally, for the goal, we're going to look at this. This is another just... so many errors. We're going to highlight right here. Let's start off here actually. Jamie Vardy, he's being marked. They've got a mix of man-to-man and zonal defending. The ball comes in and all it takes from Jamie Vardy is a little push off. You see, he pushes off his man there and he's wide open. And it falls to Wes Morgan, who's open. And you ask, why is he open? You want to look right here. If we bring it back, he is being marked. And I believe it is Van Aanholt again. So it's crossed in towards him. And Van Aanholt just doesn't track his man at all. He just doesn't track him. Wes Morgan runs into the box and he's kind of picked up by the Nets defender, but not really. And by this point, it's gone from part man, part zonal defending. Everyone's rushed out towards the ball and they've left Wes Morgan open right in front of the keeper. You've got 4 Sunderland defenders there practically standing on their own line. They're in the keeper's box, not picking up anyone. You've got 2 other players that the ball could have fell to really for Leicester. But it falls to Wes Morgan and he puts it in the back of the net. And for Sunderland for the rest of the season, they created a few chances. Finishing was quite poor. Leicester, I think, deserved it, really. And for the rest of the season, Sunderland have to fix that up. Leicester, though, it's a good result for them. And that's all for today.